Good morning everyone, this is Alicia. My student ID is AZZ3671.
Hi, my name is Benija and my student ID is ZMA3026. Hi, this is Chitra Sharma and my student ID is DY30686.
Hi, my name is Manpreet Kaur and my student ID is PFEC3470.
Hi, Priyanka this side and my student ID is CCC3164. Thank you.
Today we are here to explain the case studies related to business and corporate law. The first slide I am going to explain is about introduction to law. Law is a device to regulate economic and social behavior of the society and also the set of rules developed by government which each individual needs to be followed. There are two further classifications in the law, civil and criminal. In civil, there are two parties involved, individual versus individual, in which remedy is focused on the compensation, but in criminal, there is state and accused are involved, in which remedy is focused on punishment. The next slide I am going to explain is about the contract law. The meaning of contract is promise made between parties with the intention of creating certain legal rights and obligations upon parties which shall be enforceable under court of law. Contract is a legally enforceable agreement. If in case contract law is defied, then people may face penalties as well as the jail in some cases. To be a valid contract, there must be three elements should be followed: intention, agreement and consideration. Intention means person's willingness to do contract. An agreement is the terms and conditions between the parties. Further, agreement is also classified into two types: offer and acceptance. In offer, there are two parties involved, offerer and offeree. Offer means when one party offer to the another party, and acceptance in which the another party accepts the contract which has been made by the offerer. Then there are third element is consideration, in which there is need to exchange something to become a contract valid. If there is any element is not present in the contract, then contract becomes void. The further our slide is going to I'm explaining is our case study which we have taken. It is a case of contract law in which company named as Swimming Pool Company has hired a person named Martin to sell their product swimming pool on behalf of the company. Was very much impressed from the Martin as he was doing very well, but at the end company came to know about the fraud made by the Martin with the clients as well as with the company, in which it was found out that Martin has defrauded the customers and even didn't deposited the money into the company's account which he had collected from the clients. There are different sub-parts of this question for which resolutions are. The first part is Swimming Pool Company liable for Martin's action? On what basis in law would this be the case? Yes, he is liable for his actions because due to breach of warranty of authority. And the second part is, can the company claim that they are not liable for Martin because he has not followed instructions? Explain. Yes, the company can do so as per section 126 and 127, as Martin has not followed the proper instructions given by the company. The third part is Martin liable to his employer for any of his actions? On what basis in law would he be liable? Yes, Martin is liable for all of his actions as he has breached the contract. He hasn't deposited the amount collected from the client in the company's account. The last part is, has Martin breached any law if he is planning to set up his business? Explain. Yes, it depends upon the situation. It depends upon the situation as how the company has signed the agreement as follows: non-disclosure agreement, employment contract or non-compete clause. But in this case, Martin has done fraud to company and client as well. The fraud he has done cannot stop him to start his new business, but the contract he has signed that must restrict him.
The next slide explains about corporations law. Corporation law enables the various types of legal management for a firm. Corporation is a legal entity created by the laws of state to treat its company as a legal person. Now comes to business structure and associations. Business structures consists of 4 types. Sole trader, who is an individual person and runs their own business. Partnership. A partnership is the relation between persons carrying on a business in common with the view of profit. It can vary between 2 to 20 partners. Joint venture. Joint venture is an association of persons of different business structures that combine to undertake one of the project whose aim is to produce a product for output that will be shared amount with the co-ventures. Trust. Trust is a device by which one person, the trustee, holds property for the benefit of another person who is a beneficiary. Associations are of 2 types: unincorporated associations and corporated associations. Unincorporated associations is a collection of individuals who form a group for common purposes. Example would be charities and clubs. In contrast, incorporated associations has a separate legal entity and they need to get registered. The next slide has the details for the second case study, that is about 3 friends. These 3 friends are work together as a partner. Luceco is their registered business name and all 3 members inherit an asset that is being used in their work. Their relationship is not legally formed, but the business name is registered. Siemens started to buy another asset with the name of the company and with the payment from the company's account. All this happens without consultation from other partners. Lucy also is working part-time with her truck for company's clients and she also do it without other members' consultations. At the end of the case, one of the partner died and the partnership is in crisis situation. Question number 1 is, are Lucy, Seamus and Co carrying on a partnership? The answer is, this partnership is based on a good friendly relation. In the case of legality, they only have their business name which is registered. We know that the 3 parties involved here are not having a partnership deed, so this work between them is not legally binding as a partnership. Question number 2, assume that they are in a partnership. Would Lucy and Co be liable to contribute to the purchase of the ride-on mower? The answer is, according to Section 4 and Section 5 of Corporations Act 2001, if any partnership does something as an actual authority of the partnership, it binds all other partners in a binding deed. However, a partnership is not responsible for a partner's wrongful deed. Lastly, again, the ride-on mower was being purchased by only one of the partner and not consulted by other partners. Hence, other partners, especially the one which is the accountant, has the special rights to withdraw the ride-on mower deal. They can also be penalty to Seamus for being the rude partner in the group. Question number 3. Is Lucy in breach of any partnership duties as a result of carrying out her weekend work? The answer is, Lucy's truck can be used as an asset by a single partner unless it is in written consultation. However, Lucy cannot use company's client as her own. According to Section 5 and Section 9 of Corporations Law 2001, it is also considered a violation. Since it is not a partnership formally, Lucy can do whatever she wants to do with her truck and it's not a violation. Question number 4. Is the Fast Cut wishes to commence a legal action for the purchase? How would it know who are the individuals behind the business name? The answer is, Fast Cut can do that. It can easily find out the names by knowing the names of the people who have registered their business in the name of Luceco. Since this business is registered with the name of Trio, it will be easy to find through the books of legislations. Question number 5. What effect will Seema's death have on the partnership? According to Section 53 of Corporations Act, the death of any partner in any circumstances is able to dissolve the partnership. Since it is not a partnership, it will not dissolve. Question number 6. How would Lucy and Co determine what is partnership property? How would the partnership property be used to meet the losses? According to Section 353 of Corporations Act, any property purchased by a partner is solely a partner's property and not of partnership. Only those assets that are purchased by the partnership company belongs to the partnership. This means the newly purchased ride on mower belongs to the partnership as it is purchased through the company's account. This was our presentation. Thank you.